Paulo in DC wants to prove the existence of God through legal means. So welcome, Paulo. How can we, let's talk this out.
Hi, Matt. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Okay. Listen, I know that I don't have so much time. I would like to spend hours and days talking about these things. However, I only have 5 minutes or less. So my statement of belief, which I believe in God, it is the following. I hold the existence of God to be self-evident because the universe exists and we exist.
No. Paulo.
Wow.
Yes.
So I was told here, the call screener has a note here that you're saying wants to prove the existence of God through legal means. Our legal system was based on God's existence. Liberty comes from God. I thought that's what we were going to talk about. But if you want to just say that you,
yes.
If you find the existence of
No.
Paulo, stop. I'm still talking.
Yes.
When you say you find the existence of God to be self-evident, and then you follow that with the word because, you are horribly confused.
Yeah,
because
that's not self-evident.
Self-evident doesn't have a because. There is no because. It's just self-evident. And if you think that the existence of God is self-evident, then we have nothing to discuss because I don't see that it's self-evident.
Okay. Can I follow up with something?
Sure.
Okay. So as you can tell, my statement was kind of inspired by the Declaration of Independence. Because
I couldn't tell that at all.
Yeah, but Paulo, the Declaration of Independence doesn't prove that God exists. It proves that people believed God exists, right?
Okay. The Declaration of Independence, it holds those truths to be self-evident and that we are endowed by our Creator. So,
yes. I'm aware. Paulo. I'm aware of what the Declaration says. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are endowed by the Creator with certain inalienable rights, among these being blah 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 blah.
Right.
However, that is a statement of what people believed. That is not a statement of what is actually true. Neither I don't agree that it's self-evident. I don't think people are endowed by a creator. That needs to be demonstrated with evidence. And so the Declaration of Independence is a demonstration that people believed there was a God. It is not a demonstration that there is a God.
It is correct. However, the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution is the foundation of our legal system.
No,
the Declaration is not.
So
Paulo, stop.
Okay.
You cannot agree with me and then say, however, just like you can't say self-evident and then say because. It doesn't matter. It does not matter whether the Declaration of Independence is the foundation of our legal system. It is not. The Constitution is. The Declaration is our establishment of independence. It has no legal meaning at all. But it doesn't matter whether the Constitution, even if we had a Constitution that said there is a God, motherfuckers, that doesn't mean it's true. And whether or not it's the foundation of laws in the United States is irrelevant to whether or not there's a God, not the least of which is the U.S. Constitution doesn't apply in Canada, Mexico, the Philippines, and every other country on the planet. So when you're making a case for the existence of a God, pointing to there are people who believe that there was a God is irrelevant. So do you have anything that would show relevance to demonstrating a God exists?
It is very relevant. But
no, sir, it's not.
What I wanted to ask you, if I bring a lawsuit in federal court, asking the court to declare that God exists, do you think it will be successful based on our
it doesn't matter either.
United States?
No,
it would not be successful. And even if they did it, that wouldn't mean that a God exists.
It's like declaring Santa Claus is real in some movies. They go to court. The court says, yes, Santa Claus is real. He's not real. The court just said it was.
Well,
that's a ruling. It's not a fact.
I understand, but the consequences
are
very dramatic. Because the fact that we have a right rights in this country is because we are born with rights, and they call it God.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. You are flatly wrong. We have rights in this country because we say we have rights, because we codify those rights, and we instantiate laws to protect those rights. We don't have rights because of a God. We don't have rights because of some inalienable gift. Rights only exist to the extent that human beings say, we are granting these rights to the citizens of this country, and we will fight and die to protect them. That is how rights are established.
But the problem.
Paulo, you are not listening.
That is the problem.
Paulo, you are not listening. Okay. It is becoming incredibly clear because I can barely finish talking before you say, yes, but, or correct, however. Do you have anything that serves as evidence for the existence of a God? If not, I'm moving on.
You can move on, Matt. Thank you for taking my call.
Well, he turned out honest in the end when he acknowledged he doesn't have anything.
Yeah.
So that's nice.